Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to talk about how Kasetsart University in Bangkok, Thailand has coped with the COVID-19 epidemic, and how we are engaging in strategic plans of realigning our relationships, rebuilding, rekindling our relationships with our very important partners throughout the world. I'm Professor Matthew Downs. I'm a consultant at the university. I've been in Thailand for more than 7 years, and the president has asked me to talk a little bit about some of the activities as I outlined. Very quickly, we dealt with the crisis the same way that's been done by many other institutions throughout the world, in terms of being very concerned about the health and medical safety of our students and staff and faculty. And so we implemented the typical requirement of wearing masks and using hand gel throughout the campus and deep cleaning large portions of the campus. A big part of that, of course, was also the reality that we did cancel in-person classes. We went completely online, so all classes were canceled. And indeed, it was difficult for students to participate in lab work or field projects, but with the special precautions had to be put in place for those sort of activities outside the norm. With regard to the digital support of teaching and learning, there was a lot of effort made to help train faculty to develop new expertise in dealing with online teaching. And also we had to deal with the reality that students had different levels of capacity with regarding access to technology. So the university provided free loan of laptop computers in some situations, but also provided very low cost financial assistance in terms of loans to students so they could buy the equipment and technology that they needed. So right now we're on our summer break, and then the fall, the semester coming up, the preference is still going to be online teaching. However, increasingly, we are adopting hybrid or blended learning strategies where some of the classes can be taught in person, particularly if there's a significant reason, such as lab work or presenting your thesis or field work, where the students need to meet in person. We've also been conscious of trying to provide outreach to internationally. So we have been very active in providing some online sessions to Coursera. The focus has been more on the scientific and technology aspects, and how we can provide some expertise on these issues for people outside of our campus. We have tried to maintain some relationships with our international partners because that's so important to us. And so last month we had an online dialogue that was specifically focused on our partners. We invited our partners to participate online, and we had about 40 to 50 partners that participated, over 120 people that talked about their issues, their concerns, how they coped, what are their dreams, how are their expectations, what can we do to go forward in dealing with the new normal. And indeed, the big focus for us right now is how to cope. We are obligated, the university is a public university, and we are obligated to act in concert with governmental policy. Right now, governmental policy still does not permit persons to enter the country other than Thai citizens. So as a consequence, we have no exchange students. We have no foreign visitors coming to our campus. Going forward, we're hoping as soon as possible. The government is talking very seriously about developing a bubble, a travel bubble. So persons coming from certain countries that have similar, very low incident rates of new COVID infections, like Thailand, under this bubble, there's a potential for students to come. We hope maybe sometime even this coming semester. When we do that, we want to develop protocols that are standardized. We want the protocols for how to deal with incoming students to be based on science and reality. We want to have a dialogue with our partners so that we all are talking and requiring the same degree of caution that would make our students feel comfortable and also when they travel abroad, we want them to feel welcome. We're talking about developing a quarantine cultural learning center. So when students first arrive, if they still need to go into quarantine, we will have a capacity for them to start being a member of the community and start to participate in the academic life and the cultural life of being in Thailand. So with regard to faculty and student exchange, obviously we're eager to have faculty and students come in person, but even if they cannot come in person, we still think that we can do some things online, such as we want to develop collaborative, co-creating classes. In other words, classes that were co-taught, co-created, either for-credit or non-credit classes that would make use of the different expertise of us or our partners in using faculty from our partners and from our own faculty of developing new courses or new collaboration in academic part of the programs. Thank you so much for this opportunity. We think this is a terrific topic, and we're glad to hear of information that you gain from your seminar. Thank you.